For the past year, many of us have been concerned about two viruses, the coronavirus and the racism virus.
There's been this perpetuation of this racist link between Asian Americans and the virus.
I know plenty of Asian Americans who feel very unsafe today, including my parents.
People are hyper-vigilant. They're actually avoiding locations.
Talk to me about the tips that are coming in.
It went from 1 to 2 to up to 50 a day.
The whole neighborhood is under siege.
These heartbreaking stories from business owners across the country have one central theme. They just want to get through to the other side of this while making their voices heard.
Do you get a sense that you're getting hit with a double whammy of both the racism and the negative business impact?
Absolutely. It's double whammy, triple whammy.
In the Asian American community, there's such a heavy stigma against mental health issues, psychological health issues. I felt like I had to be perfect in front of my parents, and I was afraid to let them know that I was struggling.
Actively asking for help is how we move through a lot of the racial trauma that many of us have suppressed for a very long time.
It wasn't until I got into the industry that I realized how Asian I was, and I needed to fit into this box of these particular characters, tropes, or stereotypes that only I should and could play.
We're not all super rich, we're not all crazy rich, it's not all bling empire, which I love those shows and movies, but at the same time, it enforces this stereotype or narrative that we are untouchable and invisible, which is kind of a volatile combination when it comes to violence.
President Biden has signed this executive order to combat xenophobia against Asian Americans. Is it enough?
This makes a world of difference. It also provides resources to local law enforcement to be able to create hate crime programs and also to improve them.
Did you ever think you'd be the catalyst to help propel this into the national conversation?
I don't think that you ever think that you're going to be part of something like this.
We are seeing more and more companies speaking out against hate.
We're getting past the point of being okay with just a post, with just a statement. We want action here. Take a look at your executive ranks. Take a look at who you're promoting, pathways you're giving them, and are they perpetuating the model minority myth?
My advice would definitely be to act, to just start, to not be afraid to speak up.
We are going to show up. We're not going to be silent anymore.
Because for me, I think it's all about solidarity. The message I'm trying to promote is empathy and compassion. I mean, that's to me the only way that we're going to do something together, right? This is not Asians versus another people group. We're bringing people together.
This conversation is far from over. Let's keep this dialogue going. Use the hashtag #TheRacismVirus to ask your questions and to share your thoughts. We can't drive out racism with racism. We need to show compassion and understanding. For NBC News, I'm Vicki Nguyen.